Yes, royal family, greetings, love and light. Yeah, man, give thanks to life, give thanks to the source. Yeah, man, so this is the hot topic in Jamaica. This is the topic of the year, so to speak. Because it's when you try to show people certain things, people get personal, people get up in them feelings. That's why I'm glad say me never vote from the day I'm born. When them can go check the whole voting system. The only form of ID we me ever have from the system is my driver's license, family, and passport. Me not have nothing more for the system. I never involved in this system because it's just, like say from a young me did know say a foolishness. But the university knows so me not for enter into them things from a younger stage. And the more I grow and get older and I see the whole thing, me see say that's reality. We try to show people say, if we don't know the whole history of this thing, we're gonna get confused. You know? Because when you even check it out, see and way, and as I say, not being political, preferable to any of these sides, but that's the reality. The JLP and the PNP were both started by Bustamante. There them can go do the research and see them thing there. When PNP they just come in, Bustamante named the dead too with Fear Claw and Norman Manley. Until him decides because the thing what did I go on now, Marcus Garvey them did a fight against. So them come up with that plan now. Cause Marcus Garvey party did it before all of them, the PPP. So them come so boom, come up with PNP. And then them come so boom after a while now and come up with the JLP. And as when I try for show and check the history again. PNP they come before JLP, but still yet when the first election keep a JLP win. You ever wonder that this alone for sure, say it's not we the people. If you're smart, because there's no way a party we're in existence first. Just listen to me and say. There's no way a party in existence first. I go lose to a newcomer party. And even what them did, everything with them do, I just to fight against we when them come with these two parties in a family. And I'm nothing good. Because PNP did to go against Marcus Garvey party, them say, no, we're going to cut out that. We're going to get rid of Marcus Garvey. You understand me I deal with? And as we hear the regular saying when them say, we sell out Marcus Garvey for rice and peas. Because the thing what did happen now was that when them political things start, seeing, to them did have, because if you remember now, these are the Freemasons lodge now, and company now at work, So, the Gleaner company I work with them, the Soda company I work with them, Red Stripe Beer I work with them, all these big companies. So it's when them for keep any political party. What you think happen? For them thing look more land with a word for them thing look more attractive to the eyes of the people because music I play, free food I give away, free liquor I give away. Then it will sell out Marcus rice and peas, man. Now especially where they are so now. But on ancestors, which are the eye them same way. And watch you now. When them do that and them set up this whole thing and free Marcus Garvey about thieving and all them foolishness and fraud and shake him up. Them have the two party now I govern with. And as I show you now, JLP shouldn't win the first election. But as I try to show you, if you see from this and now, say, the thing go. Remember now, And in 62 then claim say we get independence. Say if you know say Even during them time when the first election them a run, we still underneath the rulership that the queen, We still underneath this royal grip. The colonizer them still a deter how them want things to go. So even we run out go vote for them long time though, our vote never count. Them put in who them want put in. I'm going to try to show them now, say, this is how the politics thing really run. Our vote, if we just make we feel like, say, we do something. But them have the angle, them have everything planned out, how them want it for work already. See? Now, coming down now, further down the line now, we have a time when the Rasta community, they get attacked by JLP. And you know, so from this, so, most Rasta community on a whole, no really, most Rastas community really Rasta have nothing to do with politics on a whole. But Labour right make it worse. Them not have nothing to do with them guys because of the damage of them guys they inflict upon we see them way. Apart from the Coral Garden incident, you have an incident same way we done at Tivoli. You understand? With the bubble them did a whole half the thing and they run with the bubble them from down there. So you have to see the levels we are going, Now, when we get for overstand this family is that just like how you have the Democratic Party and you have the Republicans. And when you do the deep history, Republican Party, because I do have all of them video upon my thing when I do research and do my thing. A black man start the Republican Party. And the Democratic Party now is a party. You see, from its start, it does have an evil agenda. It's like, yes, even the same Democratic and Republican controlled by the same system. These little Freemason guys, them deter what them want. But at the same time, you always have a more aggressive party. So it's like how we have the Democratic Party where if you do no deep research and pray them, I be a evil and pray towards even the black race. And it come right back down with the JLP. The JLP is dropping in that same category as the Democratic Party. You understand me? Them dropping in the same category family. So we have to understand them thing there. The JLP are the more aggressor. Now we know the whole thing where it go. JLP start the first garrison. Start the first gang thing. Do all of the evidence and they phone go research. Show a passion and the whole thing. And at the same time, at them same one get rid of Jim Brown. And it's something that's at them same one again come get rid of Dodos. So we not take them the thing that has nothing to say what really are going on, We the people, the average Jane and the average Joe don't take into consideration and say, but them are people don't love nobody because if them do such things, you see me try to say, if them do this and them do that to them own. You was a me as a family, you can't see it. Now me done show you the whole thing. When Sour Pass did create, a blind hog the day at the head of the stream I run it off. And CIA did involve on the whole thing. Seeing? Me done show the them say the main reason, because even before me go there some, the man me show the them say when Claudia Massop did run JLP, him did more in a community development type of thing. And Blind Hog said no, him not in that. He want more aggression. So what you see them do? For no reason, I know you can't even tell the reason, the real legal reason where they say, cause Claudia Massop for dead. Younger year say, police buck them up a road and shoot them. And he made dead all the while beside Blind Aga, him be dead all the while beside police and nothing never happened to him. But just when him decide, say, boy, him not in this foolishness with this politics thing. And him want to steer him community and upgrade him community and uplift him community. And they say them get rid of him because them say, no, Blind Aga say, him not need no type of person like this. So when Balenciaga now get rid of Claudia mass up now, him put in an aggressive one now, with name called Jim Brown. Make all the promises to him, make him know so this whole community and you control it. Me tell you, says Blind Aga at Harvard University, them man, they're one of the most evil university in the world, see, and where them produce certain type of people. If you do your research, come and do all of them videos there and them take them down, you know. Them man never they go study no form of business type of thing. Him go study human sociology, him go study how to manipulate and deal with humanity. And as I tell you, say, the first thing when you see him jump in at the music business, because I have to start steer the music now in a film way. I tell you, say, him they send up an album, go give him CIA blood cleat bridging them for study it, for know how to send back, for steer the music in a feet way. I tell you all of these things. I tell you, say, when this guy should have gone uptown, gone live, him come down in the garrison, and him start the first gang. We tell you all of these things, family. But we get too personal. All some of them people about them are dieted this and dieted that. They not even know what the reason. It's just a family tradition we pass on to the them. It's not really beneficial to the them because as soon as the politics done and they get a $5,000 on a t-shirt, we have to go back to the hard work just like anybody else. Now, we show the them say, when them get rid of Jim Brown, I told Jim Brown did a plan say, cause you have a video when Jim Brown a walk. I think he might come from courthouse. And he might walk and he might make a talk say, if them make him go up a fire, he might go talk everything. Because he might plan say no, him can't believe say, this man yeah. I say no hard for learn is a shame. Jim Brown couldn't believe say JLP when I bust it up for now. Again all these supports for now where it works when put out for JLP to blood clean, drugs move and all of these things, gun runnings and all of these things. Him can't believe at the end of the day, the man a game were just like that. The man does decide say yes, him have to go now. And that them do. So when them get rid of Jim Brown now, because Jim Brown is say, if I go up a foreign, I go spill the beans. Them sending them CIA agent bridging them for go destroy him. And that it happen. You understand them you deal with. And when him son take over the runnings now, because him son, he don't know Jim Brown, make sure same youth them go good high school and even the same Dodo say specifically, them youth they never really told it that the whole negative side of the thing. Yes, you don't know a gangster in a them same way, but you more the business side of things. When them say Dodos are the man where make Gaza and Gully come together and cut out them foolishness, what the same Prime Minister couldn't do, them vex. When them get for overstand, so Dodos is a man where PNP, JLP, NDM and link him, and I do business with him, them vex. When them say Dodos is a man loved by the people, respected by the people, that's if a boy, all you see these gangs where you say rise up and wanna go on so in Jamaica, any of Dodos said about, them could not go on so. One phone call down a Westmoreland and gang off a call, or one vehicle, or one car load a man a go down a that for man. Them know all of that in the family. Where you think the system do? When Mark Shields come out here, him come analyze everything. And him a go say, blood clean. Even Joe, the one do those him a gangster, you know. Him is not the gangster where we want him to be. Him a gangster, but him a keep the things upon the wraps. Him a pass used to keep downtown, man, everybody afraid of. You never hear no form of violence going on them party there. You never hear some guy car missing. Nothing like that never happen at Passa. Even though a downtown it was. But we would have said are the worst of the worst. Because what? Dodos, aka the president. So the youth are use intelligence and a flex clean upon the system. If you notice, when him go to prison for is a set up type of thing. Because them just have to get him out. You know, as I say, him now carry out the works of the Queen. Because all them want Jamaica did for stay, like how we see it stay right now. Him never did that support that. So them get rid of him. And after all of that, me check say, after them two things where JLP doing to the same party, you know. Get rid of Dodos, get rid of Jim Brown. I did check say, the whole of Donga Tivoli would have turned PNP to blood clean. And the people them still at about green. You see this, what you call that now? Die-heartedness or stupidity. But I'm more work with the stupidity, you know. Because you couldn't do that. You couldn't mash up my community like that. My community, where did that upgrade? You know? How much people are coming down in my community come do business. Vendors are left from where come down at Tivoli come buy garlic, onion, seasoning, who are buy weed, who are buy grabber. All of them things that go on down at Tivoli. Everything where you could have think of for sale down at Tivoli. Cheap gas, this, that, everything. Everybody did have some form of hustling and live off. You couldn't just down at Tivoli so and nothing now go on for you. You link up the general and him give you a start. But tell them already, you know. You have man we are PNP, you know, you have man who left from jungle, you know. Woman, you know, and man who left from jungle, you know. And can check blood clean must do this, you know. If you are starting a business and get it, you know. Because the man knows nobody now ramp with him thing. And them do them thing. Me show you say when the man build up these plazas, when you see him build up downtown, him never build them up for say, yes, I'm going to reach out for them plaza. Yeah, the man did rich already when him do it. Him build it up for help him community. But just I try point out these things to show you, say, you know, all the good that this man did that do, the system still find a way. Him own find a way to get rid of him. I never PNP get rid of those, you know, or Jim Brown, you know. Try remember that, you know. No, them get the world, them get the Jamaica how them want it, no way. Everybody are done now, and him have one hot skull brother there run off the thing now, and everybody are done now, and the thing I got to waste. And them laugh. Kick, yeah. So them did want it. When one Dan used to run off one whole community, now you have different Dans that run off different streets, different lanes. So the system wanted come. Me show there them say, this was a thing with them doing in Mexico. See them way, you know. That's why you see even Mexico and Colombia and them place I run like how you see it I run, you know. They say the experiment try out first, you know. Have these whole heap of different gangs. I have no one man I run no the one avenue. Every avenue have a lane. Have different guys that run off the thing. Or you run the top and the next man run the bottom. And at the same time war always occur. People are dead. And every youth feels so we must do the right thing. Because brethren dead and them have to defend it. Man I got dead back for it and way. I saw them trick with family. Now coming down to this present moment now, as I me tell the them say, when this goon here did step in at the game, as you can see this picture here show from 2014 where him did a claim for say. See? This is where him did a claim for say, you know. So when him a show off, when him a look the work, this are the placard that him put up, you know. And yes, he says a different mindset when him come in. Me show the them say, in a reality, and the truth is just the truth. Everybody they love Mama P because she have a motherly love to her. It's like the whole of we are a pitney. It's like, yeah man, it's like every Jamaican was her children. And when Mama P come in and through Mama P now go through the whole Harvard University syndrome like them and get them brainwashed thing and how to shake up mankind and shake up the people. She come now, when she come with fear vibes now, them still never love it. Them still never love it. And when you look upon what did happen before this election where JLP did win, the first election where JLP win with this quote, yeah, in a reality, when you check it and analyze it, in a my scope, I say JLP shouldn't win that election there. That's how I tell you how the system works again, family. Not for doing research for this whole election thing. Trump did I try telling them about my face, everything is a joke. So the same thing happened with Trump there. Biden never did for win nothing. You say me idea, when you look on the crowd for Trump plus the crowd for Biden, or Biden for win. When you look and see Trump and the people them come with all type of evidence to show say I cheat the election, everything gets swept under the rug. So when you see what Mama P did that do for the country, we get highway, ganja free up, and whole heap of things that go on. And then when you look, she just lose the election. They say, no man, shouldn't go so family. What are the system want? Because them say Mama P no go all out, you know, even that some of our members them that cuss her say, you know. And even people that say, boy, she no go all out. She never did a road give her no $5,000 and no t-shirt. And that's why she get shagged. She never expect that. She just say, boy, she have the thing part based upon what she do for the country. But what them do know, you know, them know so these little 18-year-old go up. These little youngsters. Them head not so screw on good. Them know that. So them just manipulate and use them. And see that them win and them come in. And as I'm sure the eye them say, even the last election we gone when this guy take on this name, say my bro God. And we not even say it's a blasphemous name. Even that to him do, even though me know the whole vibration about God and God, but even for the eye them as regular people, when you hear a term like that used, and we take it for nothing. You know what I mean? When we hear a term like that used, somebody take up that term and call themselves bro God. Now that come like you blaspheme. You understand me I did? And then what you see him do? Him dey on stage a dance, a do Della move like him a young boy. Him dey on bike in a cut off foot pants and have man a brush off him clocks. We never seen a prime minister behave no way like that yet. But him say I get to the youth them. And you see the end result. The first prime minister so much people tell about him mama. At the first, him come in up just for that, you know. You see the amount of disrespect where him bring on to his mother. And himself see him here, but him not care. because them have somebody in the back room where direct them, how them for move in this chess game. When him feel them hard, say him for make that move, they must say, no, no, no. Make that stay. Make this a move, yeah. And this is the end result now, where we are come on to know where we see nothing good no go on for nobody. Nothing good no go on for nobody. Teacher still want raise up here. Police still want raise up here. Fireman upon building top want raise up here. The communities them mash up and destroy. You gotta tell me, say, all of these communities we are going, so you can't do nothing about it. Or you don't want to do nothing about it at the time. But when you're ready, something just miraculously happen and done about it. If just notice, you know. I think our day them say Rockford sign P Street, you're not cool now, cause railway, blah blah take. Them can make everything squash down. Why you have the army? Why you have the police then? You have them on road and give people tickets and harass people. Same way again in one different way. You have the same police them a kick off eagle off a street side and all of them thing there. Yes, it's a be a foolishness. When me listen channels like On the Spot News and the next channel like True Jamaica and hear all them on the talk, even especially On the Spot. When you hear On the Spot News, ready to tell you who are the gangsters in this community, how the war start, and all of these things. You have to wonder to yourself, say, then wait, what are these little guys when them little tight up pants and long sleeve shirt and necktie with big matic a cock off pan waist, but them a detective? What are they doing? Them not do nothing. Innocent people, them a look for shag ground. Them a listen for you, say you have one little ganja move for make, to come shag up you. Oh, so much guns are coming in Jamaica. What happened to our coast guards and all of them things? Remember one time I listen, I read one article where them say the US said that withdraw some coast guard from half of the seas. And when I read that, I say, then wait, then if when you out there you can drive a fear in these smugglers, why you not withdraw them? Because them want allow them. Them want allow them in a family. I just simple so where these guns come from for reaching at 80. Are there a CIA involved now? So we not get for overstand say everything we are going, no matter you want about your PNP or JLP, everything we are going if it does the destruction of our nation. Which blood must party lock down the most factories when them in a power? The same JLP will not jump up on a ring bell for. You go do the research. How comes that? Like when they lock down a free zone, when they lock down a glass factory, a tire factory, when they sell out Jamaica public service to some guys who make millions, billions off a way, when you could have run the thing and I make the thing average for we where we could have afford it. Like when you see these things happen, what you take say? You take say this is no love for uno. We are about where me a PNP, where me a JLP. No, them just want to destroy the place. When you say ganja, what they are, so them say Jamaica producing the best herbs. And them fight it, till when them finally free it up. The average Jane and the average Joe now make no money and fight. Guys like Junior Gang come in and have weed shop. We're rich already. So you say, oh, that's just an example. We say, oh, this business is set out for now. And me we go jail to blood clean for ganja. And me we pay much money for a little spliff. We not get no opportunity because all the things set up, you have to have your big bad money to enter. Look how much, what about these Rasta houses where they are? How comes? Which minister of culture sit down and orchestrate that's productivity which Rasta houses, Rasta community should are responsible for? Flags, shirts, t-shirts and all of these things. And Mr. China make them give it. How the thing reach this family. We not pray that. We busy as ring bombard bell and we busy as shove up face. We not pray them little thing there. We make you think we have so much shatters in the street and about choppers and chop line. I have a video me do about the whole chop line thing and I tell you how it start, you know. At the same CIA come down here come train the youth them, you know. To be choppers, you know. We don't understand what go on. We don't overstand. And then you see the adults them kind of overstand what go on and I say, oh, me not vote again, I'm not voting. You have some little young guns now. Fully dance. Females and blood cleat males alike. We don't know nothing. We don't know no history about nothing. But just a take on a preference. Family tradition and I say my PNP and I say she a JLP. And see it, what are we there? Blow out suffer. Oh boy, I don't know when we are going to learn, you know. Just take the state of the country, you know. Me I listen some other news. I think a true Jamaica channel me I listen, I talk about the whole reasoning. And he must say, you have other Caribbean countries we have progressed more than Jamaica. Remember enough of the amount of things that we have, you know. The backside where we have, the coffee where we have, even the water where we have, you know. Plus the ganja, you know. We shouldn't they are poor, you know. Plus the reggae music again, you know. We shouldn't they are so poor in a family. We should all live like what you say. Oh, Gaddafi used to run for him place, you know. I make you think them get rid of them man the same way. We have to overstand these things in a family. Just make we go over in a Gaddafi zone for a while. Check out the history about Gaddafi and how he used to treat him people. Anything what the man sell, if the man sell some oil, everybody get a little thing in them bank book. And we and our people them out here so. Nobody no pay for this, no college, no school, nothing. Everybody live in our house. What you say are going out here so. People live for one piece of land for years. And then when I'm friend them say, boy, no more want a piece of land there to develop it. And them just sell it out. Look on the amount of money where these politicians are thief from us. Plus them pay what them are get for do nothing at all. Nothing at all. Them not lift no heavy load. Them not lift no heavy load. The heaviest thing where them lift up on them plate of food. And them suitcase where them walk with. Them no lift heavy load. Them no work as hard as we. And when the nurses, the teachers, the police, the fireman say more raise, is a problem. And as when I say, other Caribbean countries where they are saw progress more than we. For them prime ministers, now get them a type of money where them a quote out for get for nothing. But they have out for go on and now in closing family. You see, we are coming on to the time where I'm telling you the whole thing about class swab and them guys are up on the team. And if you notice what they matter about what? Digital currency and all of them things there. So what really are going on say family is that them pay raise that them get is really like a bribe. When you talk about sellout, no, I see it here. These are the first sellout that we are witness live in front of our eyes. Because what go on now, them get this big raise up here. And this big raise up here now, it not gonna benefit the average Jane and the average Joe, you know. With that side, we not vote for, you know. not going to benefit Uno. It not going to benefit the country if you say them are going to invest some of their money in the country. No. This have to just keep for them head firm and strong in carrying out the oppressor duty. You know what I say? Yeah. This have to just make them not look back, no matter how a ball. Because them collect already. But me still would I like to say, these guys were so intelligent, you know? The first thing I want to know, them never got Sunday school as a kid. Them never, all this godliness just not in them, man, so. That's one of the things I want to try to analyze. How can you sit down knowingly know what you're doing? This is not like say you just have to do something and you don't know what you do and somebody has steer direct you like a puppet. You know what you're doing. You know say you oppress the people. You know say you make life harder than it is. And you sit down and you alright. Your cabinet full of food. Your pantry full of food. Your bank book high. You not pay a tax. Rough road not trouble you. Nothing at all not trouble you. Everything what them people are doing, if I'm in car, them are fixing. I feel you think I like him going in pocket and take out my money and fixing car. The only reason why I'm going in pocket, I try him already thief the money from some farmer resources already and put in my pocket. It no cost them nothing, family. And them still make we there so as a people are suffer. So I want to know if, like, what them plan, what for them, what them plan for tell God say, so to speak, as the old time people say. Because when it boil down to the whole thing, you see, so them people now have no form of godliness in them. None. What them plan for tell God say? What I gonna be for them excuse? And that would I like to know. You know, you not think like that. You know them way they like me, as a youth now. Me as a big man now. Me try to know, say, me not do certain things because me don't want a repercussion come upon me. Me don't want a bad karma reach me. Me want to try to sow some good seeds. That's me can reap good. Like, what them guys here think about, like, oh, I talk to them. And what the devil I tell them, so that's them just bent in doing all of these evil towards us. And sit down and laugh. Look when the whole virus thing I go on, how them do the people them. And see everything cool down all of a sudden. The virus don't get rid of it, We don't find no cure for it, But everything cool down. When everybody under mask, you have much pictures where I show when them in them there party and a javelante without mask. And them ready to persecute you if you not have on a mask. This is crazy, family. But you know who me sorry for? Them say over beyond to them will lead the children astray, Me not gonna lie, as much as them evil, me still sorry for them family. Because for them judgment, it not go pretty. Because it's just like how the system used Jim Brown, Dodos, and all these others. Even the same little gangsters, them and then them refuse them after a while. Them no know that the same thing I will play upon them. All these ministers and leaders where you see a kick up rumpus and a go on. The system have them file. The system all know all who involved in this, all who involved in that. It have them file. But it's just a matter of time. And we are going to live to see it. We are going to live to see it. We are going to live to see enough of these ministers underneath handcuff. Remember me tell you, I get the worst of treatment. And then them have that spiritual part of them judgment where them figure face again. It now go pretty upon them. But just I try to think, oh, them man are just a thing so without no remorse, no conscience, nothing. You know what tell them? What this devil I tell them so that's you can say, boy, you didn't say make you quit. Like what Lisa Anna say and do. You didn't say make you quit and come out of this thing because you say it's an evilest thing. No. You cock up the same way and I shake up the people them. Who be beyond to the eye them, you know? Judgment for the eye them. Yes, family, love and light to the eye them, give thanks to the eye them time, you know. As always, research important, you know. Yeah, man, that's the fact.